Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Alec Nance. This is Conscious Connect. Today we're going to talk about dating advice for men, for young men. I'm talking late teens, kind of, really early 20s. You're at the very beginning of your life. This is the part where the decisions you make now can affect you to your 90. You're no longer making a child's decisions. You're making a man's decision. So welcome to manhood. I have some wonderful advice for you guys. As you know, we focus on the spiritual journey. So what I'm giving you really isn't my advice, but just kind of a way to go about things and making you aware of the spiritual experience that you're having. So your 20s are your first dose of serious man stuff, unless you grew up pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? Serious man stuff, I mean serious relationships, the potential for marriage, children, a career, bills, mortgage, debt, things of this nature. I'm not trying to be negative at all, but I'm just saying there's a spiritual experience taking place. You need to be very mindful of what you're getting into. What I'm saying is probably going over your heads a little bit, but all I can say is you're about to do the talk a bit celebratory because I'm proud of you for even finding this video. You are seeking you're trying to become a better version of yourself. I'm not sure how this came into your YouTube thread, how you came across this video, but I have your best interests at heart. So I'm going to stop the small talk and get straight to it. My first word of advice to you is be mindful of where you seek solace. It is my highest recommendation that you learn how to find comfort within yourself before seeking external comfort, validation. This is so important. Like, life can be a long journey. It could get lonely at times. I'm not trying to be depressive or speak negatively on things. I'm just saying it's how you learn how to swim deep in the oceans of manhood, learning how to find peace within with no. Now, that doesn't mean go off and become some kind of antisocial hermit. Social skills are extremely important, you know what I'm saying, for really just anything in life, but it is a skill, it is a special ability to be able to be alone. And right now, while things are still early in your journey, you may be just moving out of the house, graduating college, whatever the case is, you need to learn how to be alone. Just be alone. Forgive me for saying that. You need to learn how to be at peace by yourself. If you had a long day, are you going through a turbulent time in life? Whatever the case is, can you be there for yourself? What does that look like for me now? At the age of 31, how do I show up for myself during, really just in general? Like, life is all about fine-tuning, finding that peace. I'm constantly seeking peace. I'm constantly seeking peace in solitude. I go out, like right now, I'm working out. I'm outside the gym. I just lift the weights. I'm gonna go for a run outside, things of that nature. I go hike. I take solo trips. I take solo dates, man. You might end up with a bunch of kids and stuff, a wife and a job, and like all this stuff is like, you know, you got responsibilities that relationships go from moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Everyone outside of yourself is kind of a responsibility. You need to be able to pour into yourself. I told you what I do. I get out and about. I'll go on a solo trip in a hot second, and just all the things, man. Like, kind of date yourself, like be your own vibe. Go out to the club by yourself. Like I say, social skills are important, but it is a gift to be able to decompress, step away from all your relationships. They're meant to be turbulent at some point. You're gonna struggle with something, with somebody. You can't, whether it's love, parenthood, there's going to be some turbulence anywhere. There's going to be some responsibility. There's going to be some draining of your energy. You need to find out how you recharge. When I was 18, and I'm good at this now. Now being alone is such a vibe. I have my friends, I have my life, you know what I'm saying? I have a child. When I was 18, I joined the Air Force, and you know, I went from being kind of in a sheltered home with my parents and brothers to now I'm in another state. I'm living by myself, and I don't know anybody here. Keep in mind, I'm a teenager, you know what I'm saying? So it was a rough transition, you feel me? Of course I made friends, but wow, there's still a period where you're kind of getting to know these people. You can't become emotionally dependent on them, you know what I'm saying? You have to find your thing, do your things, and honestly, I would recommend something healthy. I'll always be a huge supporter of fitness, hitting the gym, staying in shape. That may not be the thing for some of you guys. You know, it may be video games, whatever the case is. Do something that's not toxic, that makes you a better person, a better version of yourself. You feel me? In video games at all. I used to play a ton of 2K. I still will jump on 2K, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? That might be your thing. Going bowling, a game or something like that. Find the hobbies that make you happy. Here's something extremely important. You need to write this down. This is life. Truth is what you make it out to be. You have to create it. And I'm talking about the truth about yourself. Who are you? You're still finding this out right now. Who you are, you create who are you becoming. It is truly the power of spending time alone, being in your own imagination, creating, thinking, daydreaming about your life, how you want things to be. That is manifestation. You are manifesting the highest form of yourself, exactly who you want to be, and you're taking in the knowledge from your day-to-day activities, fine-tuning the way you go about life, and creating this version of yourself that just becomes more and more perfect. Your version of perfect. This may not be popular with a lot of guys, especially in your young 20s. I know I did not want to journal. I am an avid journaler now, if that's even a word. You feel me? I will go to a cafe, go outside. Like I say, I'm sitting outside the gym right now. I might just write down what I'm working on in life, like my goals, kind of put things into perspective. If I'm dealing with a problem, I may write down how I'm gonna get out of it. Not dwell on the issue itself, but kind of just like set long-term goals, my long-term vision, and proceed. You know what I'm saying? Make decisions for myself, looking back in time. Like, I know who I want to become. We're constantly setting my future self up for success. You know what I'm saying? I know who that guy is, and every day I do things in his best interest. Okay, so the next thing I want to say is try to keep your life as simple as possible. That could mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. My best advice for you, I have an analogy. Like, life is like, dude, situations, relationships are kind of like just this spider web. A piece of you touches that web, bear with me, like, you can still remove yourself from it. But the more entangled you get in certain situations, with certain people, with certain disputes, the stickier it gets, the more entangled you are. And before you know it, you have this lifelong burden. That sounds so depressing, but it gets that real. You feel, how do I go about this? How do I pursue a simple life? Your life can be very complex. You could have all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? You could be pursuing to be like a doctor, a lawyer. You have to do all this school and all this stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. Be a peaceful person, be kind to others. That is a simple life. Respect yourself and those around you. If you have anger issues, do your shadow work. That is what my page is about. Honestly, the spiritual experience of life. You need to go watch my videos, and dude, just take it easy. You don't have to seek vengeance on life. You can be the guy or whoever you want to be without, I don't know, man, just attracting negative energy. Really all I got for y'all. Thank you for watching. Just to go back over the previous steps, develop the skill to find peace within. The truth is what you make it to be. Create yourself. Dedicate your life to very subtly improving your circumstances, who you are as a person, bettering yourself every day. Trust that you can do this. You can be whoever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Set realistic goals. The table's already been set for you. Who you're going to be, you know who you can be. You've already been conditioned to become this person. Just be intentional about that. It's gonna make you so proud of yourself every single day, and especially later on in life, that you took those steps to become the best version of yourself. Some motivational speaker trying to form you into this guy. I'm just saying, like, dude, like, you got to do something. You know what I'm saying? And that is kind of, I mean, it's just healthy. Try to live a simple life. By simple life, I mean being kind to others and yourself, not creating these complex situations that bring negativity in your life. You are what you attract. If you keep getting negative energy, that's you. You hear me? If the energy around you is positive or kind of non-existent, you're just kind of going with the flow, you're doing something right. That's all I got. You want to, chop it up with me in the comments. this video helped you, you know what I'm saying, comment, I'll respond. Probably like, share, subscribe, do what you do, keep things positive, especially my comment section, you feel me? Love y'all. Thanks for watching the video to this point. Till next time, if there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. Love y'all. Peace.